Hello everyone, thank you into today's first video, doing JMA Friday for today's first video. So as always on a Friday, we're having a look at the weather for the next 30 days with the Japanese and CFS B2 models. I'm going to take us just to the very start of December. I shall get on with that for you very shortly. It's going to be a very busy day at GavsWeatherVids today. As well as JMA Friday, we've got the 10 to 14 day video update, including all our regular features. We've got the ECMWF 42 day forecast, so it'll be around 5-ish, I think, this evening, 5, 6 o'clock. And that one is going to take us just to, like, pre-Christmas period. Can you believe it? Around 6 weeks' time. So ultra long range forecasting. And then after 10 o'clock, we're going to have a live stream. So we'll be having a look at the 18Z, the GFS 18Z. And yeah, go check in, have a bit of fun. And that will be coming up after 10 o'clock tonight. So it's going to be a very busy day. GavsWeatherVids today. If you're enjoying all of the content, then please like the videos, share them, and all of that stuff. And it's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for doing that. Right, so here we go then. We're starting off with the JMA. This is week 1. 500 millibar height anomaly from the JMA from the North Pole view down. This is the North Pole, Northern Hemisphere, just here. The latitudes of the Northern Hemisphere are around there. Yellow, orange and red extrapolate to above average heights, which is high pressure. Blue extrapolates to below average heights, which is low pressure. So it's a breakdown into week periods. The first week period will take us from the 6th through to the 13th of November. The coming week will have above average heights over into the east of the country with below average heights out in the Atlantic. So quite a bit of dry weather coming up and potentially mild or very mild as well, with the winds pushing up from a southerly to southeasterly direction. Week 2 will take us from the 13th through to the 20th of November, with low pressure out to our west, high pressure to our east-northeast. Winds are coming in again from a westerly direction or a southerly to southwesterly direction. It's basically still mild or very mild potentially. The only difference is that it's turning a bit more unsettled as that low pressure gets closer to us from off the Atlantic. And then weeks 3 and 4 takes us from the 20th of November to the 4th of December, with low pressure down to our southwest. High pressure is up towards Greenland and over into eastern parts of Canada, down to North America. So unsettled with this, and I would think the wind flow is still probably coming from like a southerly to southwesterly direction. So basically looks pretty mild, I think, for the rest of November, and after a dry start turning increasingly unsettled. Let's confirm that for tropical and mid-latitude view. So British Isles in the top right hand corner of the chart. As you're looking at it with this, we can't see the Arctic and the North Pole, Greenland, Scandinavia. They're all off the chart up here. So again, a reminder of the week 1, 500 millibar height anomaly with high pressure just over country and away to our east and northeast. Low pressure is out to west. Winds are going to be coming in from like a southerly to southeasterly direction. So it should be mainly dry and really quite mild with that. Temperatures are significantly above average. Look at this, we're in those yellow and orange colours on the temperature scale. That's around 2 to 3 degrees above average. Very mild week coming up, and largely dry as well. It is a bit wetter than average just out to our west, but largely drier than average over most parts of the country. Week 2 takes us from the 13th to the 20th of November, with low pressure out to our west, income the westerlies. So this looks as though it will be mild again. Temperature anomalies are again substantially above average, bathed in those yellow to orange colours, 1 to 2 degrees above average of a very mild week. The only difference is that it's more unsettled, with rainfall anomalies coming out above average. And then we head on into weeks 3 and 4, takes us from the 20th of November to the 4th of December, with the low pressure just out to our west-southwest. So again, probably still quite unsettled overall, really. The temperature anomaly is falling a little bit. It's returning closer to average, and to our west is a little bit cooler than average. And it still looks rather unsettled, with rainfall anomalies above average. There may be hints within that, but it might be getting a bit colder, I think, late in November or into the start of December. Remember, it's a 2-week anomaly, so it could be transitional. I think we've probably got to wait until the last week of the month for anything cold if you want cold weather, because I think like the next 2 weeks at least are going to be mild or very mild. Let's see how the CFSV2 is looking. So again, these are 500 millibar height anomalies broken down into week periods. The first week period takes from the 6th through to the 12th of November. The coming week has the above average heights of high pressure to our east and below average heights to our west. Winds are coming up from the south. Agreement between the two models is going to be pretty dry and potentially very mild as well, or it will be very mild. Week 2 is going to be the 13th to the 19th of November. High pressure more towards Scandinavia, then low pressure out to our west. So maybe a little bit cooler with this, like perhaps tilting wind round slightly more to the east, but I think generally still probably quite a mild week coming up there. Week 3 does look a little bit colder. This is the 20th to 26th of November. The high pressure then is like to our north-northeast and bringing in like a proper easterly then. So looking pretty chilly, I think. Looking quite cold in week 3 with high pressure over Scandinavia and to the north of Scotland. Winds are in from the east. So that should be a colder week if it comes off. Week 4, 27th of November to 3rd of December. High pressure just centred over top of the country. It looks like it is trying to move its way out into the North Atlantic, perhaps heading up towards Greenland. Anyway, you see where the high pressure is centred in week 3 just there, compared to like where it's centred and where it's ridging to in week 4. It looks like high pressure is trying to sort of retrogress a little bit, I think, and move in that kind of direction, which eventually might pull down some northerly winds. But as it is for week 4, actually, we're cutting off that EC, so it's probably a milder week, actually, albeit anticyclonic, and there will be the potential for frost and fog, of course. A lot of high pressure influences with the CFS today. Temperature anomalies for week 1, 6th to 12th of November, going to be very mild in the weekend. So yeah, week 1 very mild. Week 2 also looks very mild. This is the 13th to the 19th of November. That's substantially above average as well. Week 3, as we bring in more of an easterly wind, does go colder than average. So temperature goes colder than average in week 3, 20th, 26th November. Notice most parts of Europe looking pretty cold with those easterly winds as well. But by week 4, we're going milder than average again. This is the 27th of November to the 3rd of December. And then precipitation anomalies. Finally, week 1 rainfall anomaly from the 6th to 12th of November is dry and average, not just the UK, but through all parts of Europe as well. Week 2, which is the 13th to the 19th of November, that one is also above average with potential anomaly. Week 3, which is the 20th, 26th November, is milder than average again. And dry and average again, I should say. And week 4 rounds it all up. 27th of November to 3rd of December is also dry and average. So a very dry month coming up, actually. Yeah, you know, we've got like 1, 2, 3 and 4 weeks that are all drier than average there, with the CFS2 a very, very dry week on the way, if that's right. So, dry month on the way, if that's right. So basically, it's looking very mild for the next week or 2. I think if you want cold weather, then you're going to have to wait, really, until at least the last 10 days of November, probably even the last week of November. We may get something colder from the east eventually, later on in the month, either from the east or from the north, but I think at least the next couple of weeks are going to be mild or very mild, really is a signal. And then as we get towards the end of November into the start of December, possibly then we can start thinking about something a little bit colder. We shall see. Right, that's JMA Friday done. So we're going to do the 10 to 14 day bit with all operator features after this one. And then, of course, we'll have the ECMWF 6 weeks look ahead, which will be coming up for you around 6 o'clock this evening, 5 to 6 o'clock this evening. Don't forget the live stream after 10. For this video, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.